All right. Good evening, everyone. We are at Alumni Talk right now, and I have Aswathi with us. So first thing first, welcome Aswathi to this Alumni Talk. Unfortunately, I cannot turn on my camera. There seems to be some issue. I'm giving you permission to turn on the camera. Could you please turn on the camera? Yes, Ashwati.
Hi,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, sir. Let
Thanks
me
a lot.
introduce.
I know that you have given us a small portion of your time. We are heartily delighted that you have. Ashwati, since you have been a part of DataMites, people want to know
Mm,
about the alma mater that you have done and what you are till now. So, could you have just a brief introduction about from the past now for yourself?
okay, sir. Um, Good evening, all. My name is Ashwathi. Currently, I'm working as a data analyst in SFO Technologies. I started my career with DataMites. Altogether, before that, I'm from South India, Kerala, and I completed my MSc in mathematics. And after that, I got married and I got a 3-year break in my career. After that, in almost in Corona time, I joined with DataMites in internship in data science, and that was a 6-month course. I completed that. Uh, at that time, I have a baby. Along with that, you know how much it will be difficult to do a course along with a baby. And I completed that course. And from this DataMites, I got placement in IntelliSign. But along that, I got another placement here in Kochi, so that I joined with that company and as a data science trainer. Mm, that was a long journey, about 8 months. I spent my time and for studying more about data science, how it's going, machine learning, and everything. I was a tutor at that time for MCA student finalist and for engineering finaling students. Help for presenting their final projects in data science project with as a deployment also. After the 8 month, I left my first job and started the second job as data analyst in SFO Technology. I use many tools along my lifetime during this time, Power BI, Tableau, and everything. And now I have completed almost 3 years as a data analyst to my journey to becoming a data scientist.
That's absolutely wonderful to be honest. You said
Okay.
break in
Uh,
and
Hello.
yeah, am I audible to you?
Okay.
All right. Actually, that's a great inspiration to everyone. The girl who has married and now she has a baby, and now she is giving her time more into the data, and she is also dwelling with the family and just making everything into one sort of level. I just want to ask you, being a data analyst, what are the general tools that you use on a daily basis for your project?
Hmm. Data analyst in SFO Technology. SFO Technology is a company, it's an MNC company, electronic manufacturing company, where we deal with buyer SEM, planning
Okay.
and program management, and everything. And there is a big IT background for them to support this. Their means Navision is the tool where they're doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, most the tool they use is Excel, MS Excel, and also macro Excel.
Okay.
And for the presentation and cockpit presentations, we use Power BI dashboards. What are the performance of SCM? Their performance are evaluated using Power BI and many also Tableau. I work with Tableau for the
Mm-hmm.
most is for the dashboard presentation. Their performance evaluation and daily basis we are report sending to high teams
Mm, that's nice.
evaluating this. Okay.
Good, good. So you said that Excel, Tableau, and many more tools
Power BI. Mm,
being used. That's
mm,
absolutely, in a company there are a lot of tools, and according to importance, is used in the market. Many of us have one very common question that how do we prepare ourselves for any data science or data analyst review? What should be the first step by step learning? How should we do the learning? What should be the structure? How did you do your preparation in terms of any interview that you faced?
um, Before interview, we want to develop our skills. We should
Mm-hmm.
be develop our skills. Should set our short goals in every time. When I was in 12th standard, I got a paper cut of this data science job. It is a
Mm-hmm.
high valued job which is coming into 12th standard. Means uh, long years, maybe 10 year back. Uh, at the time, I got a paper cut,
Mm-hmm.
and I was passionate about that, but I don't know what to study. At the time, statistics and computer I know they are very important. So that I take my degree in a government college with maths as a core subject and statistics and computer as their sub. And from there itself, I completed my MSc Mathematics mm, with a high percentage mark. Uh, then I suddenly I got married.
Mm-hmm.
Then after a 3 year, I struggle a lot, and my husband helped me a lot. And at that time, I hear the DataMites, and
All right. All right. All right.
yes, in Bangalore they are giving placement assistance too.
Mm-hmm.
Then I uh, choose this, and my husband helped me to uh, came to this field.
Okay.
At night time, I studied, and the tools which we need is we should be skillful. Which are the tools we always look for a company if they pursue a data scientist, what are the skills they needed? Then that are the tools that we should develop, uh, and we should um, study on a small goal setting. Uh, Means Python is the basic language. More uh, choosing language is Python, so we should be skilled in Python. Mm, that's the programming base for data science, and we should be in Excel in Excel. Now it's not in Excel, but it can be in macro Excel, Visual Basic, and SQL, which will help in um, our journey. Uh, Always try to set a short goal. That's the main thing, and we achieve it. Then next goal. Likewise in my
Correct.
career, now I am setting my goal in Python full stack because I
Mm-hmm.
want to learn the deployment very correctly, and I want to be a
Exactly.
good deployment in data science. Not only the algorithms and base things, but I should be a good deployer. I want to connect back and front end and everything. Um, uh, that's my
Uh,
short goal.
that's wonderful. Um, Ashwati, as you said that you are a data analyst, do you do coding as well, programming as well?
coding in Power BI. We are using coding in Alteryx Designer, which is the main software we used in for Power BI presentation. In that we can use different models, means machine learning models, and SQL for connecting our database to the dashboard. We use SQL queries, and these are the programming. Not much programming I used here.
So you do believe that SQL is something that people must have if you are a data analyst. I mean, SQL is
Yes.
something that that's a like a benchmark kind of thing that in any place of data, if you are, you must be knowing the SQL queries and how to deal with databases, because eventually you have to take data out and do analysis on top of it, right?
Yes.
All right. Any role of Python that you do? That since you must have learned data science skills, so you must have learned about predictive modeling using machine learning. So
Yes.
do you think that machine learning is also one of the important factor that a data analyst should also know? Do you think that?
Data analyst means we should be very know how to manage data. In data science, how to analyze the data. Before doing a modeling or something machine learning, fixing a model to a data, we should know how that data background. It is from where it comes, and clean program, data cleaning program, and everything. We should be aware of what kind of data that we get and how to manage that using this Excel tool, SQL tools, and the Power BI tools. We can manage the data into a well um, manner. Then only we can apply the machine learning models. Then it give a good result. If there is some errors or some find in Excel sheets or data, then it will be difficult while using different models.
That is correct.
So
That is correct.
Yes.
You always have to work with, when you are under the data science field, data scientist and data analyst work hand in hand. But you make data
Yes.
clean, and that what makes a data scientist to work with that data so that they can make a good predictive model on top of it.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
We have to work in.
correct. That was a great thing to know about you, Aswathi. Since you've been striving hard to get this thing, and managing the family, managing a job, it's one of the wonderful thing that can be done by any woman in any across the world. I can believe it. Uh, the, I'll just make it short, and just wanna say thank you once again, Aswathi, for giving us time. And I know you're busy, but thank you so much once again. Um, Guys, do you have any questions? If we have any questions, you can post it over here.
Hey, Ashok here. Hi, Nisarg. Good evening.
Hi.
I happened to see this on the live and I joined. Hey, Ashwathi, just listening to your story.
Yes, sir.
Great, actually, quite inspiring. I have a lot of people, a lot of students of mine who are more successful and being a mother parallelly. So, in fact, if I were to count roughly 20-25% of successful candidates working as a data scientist actually took a career break and they restarted the studies, restarted the career as a data scientist or data analyst, cracked the interviews, working and taking care of the kids. And it's amazing. While a lot of others complained they don't have time, and you guys managed to do both. That's rightly said that women are better in management,
Yes,
managing time in sense, right? So I'm very proud of that.
Thank you, sir.
So I have one question, right? So I heard your discussion. I joined from the beginning itself. So what do you think about the people who come from non-tech background, So you would have, of course, you have done the course of certified data scientist, and then you landed up as a data analyst. I'm assuming that you are not doing much of machine learning modeling in your work. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So data analysis is typically descriptive analytics, bringing insights from the data, giving inputs to the decision makers, right? It could be simple reports or visualizations or some analysis of the data and submitting a report, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So from your perspective, when you suggest someone from your background, like whoever is like recent mothers from your education background, what do you think? Should they aim for data science directly, or do you think data analyst is a better step? What is your opinion on that?
Basically, I am from a non-tech background. I'm a mathematics MSc scholar, and I choose a stepwise career growth. What I'm assuming that I could able to um, uh, reach that data science position once in my career, and for that I am upskilling myself. And if and also I have a huge 3-year career gap also I have faced, and introducing myself into this tech people in between, that was a tough competition for me. At that time, I chose to be a data analyst, and now I upskilling my career with more internships and mm,
Yeah.
courses
So
available in
more of
YouTube.
correct. So you're more like again retraining and machine learning area, and you ultimately want to become a data scientist, right? Well,
Yes,
let me tell you.
absolutely.
Of course, you're a certified data scientist, so obviously you want to move into there. But let me tell you, that is a very natural way of going. That's a natural career building steps. So most of
Yes,
the people who are either in data analyst or any data related, data analytics related roles will naturally move on to data scientist by acquiring, machine learning skills, which is essentially the goal is same, but you just use more sophisticated tools. We do more predictive analytics when compared to data analyst.
yes, sir.
So taking your success story and your alumni talk as an example, I would normally suggest people who are, you can obviously learn Python and do data science, there's no question about it. But if you want to start simple, and especially if you are busy, if you're a mother or if you have other responsibilities, right? Data analysts usually have a better work-life balance, and it is more, it is less taxing job as compared to data scientist. And moving to data scientist is a natural progress. So if you join as a data analyst, you could naturally go into the data scientist internally or by switching the organization. I would say internally is always better. That becomes more easier for you rather than directly targeting data scientist. And there are people who wants to become AI engineer. Even AI engineer is the next step of data scientist. You do more of computer vision and NLP. So I would say if you want to take your careers in a smaller steps, data analyst, data scientist, and then AI engineer will be the logical one. In fact, AI engineer is a completely different class, but data analyst and data scientist are the logical step. And thank you very much, Aswathi, for sharing your insight. I'll give it back to Nisarg. Nisarg, you can handle the questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, Aswathi, we have a few questions.
Hello.
Yes, we have few questions. Let me just look at the questions. Please, few months back. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Nayan.
Thank you. Thank you. Once again, thank you to DataMites, and thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Yeah, Aswathi, we have one more question.
Okay.
Just hold on a second. One more question. It's there in the chat section. When you says that there's going to be more job openings for data analyst compared to data scientist. However, I have completed a certification. Okay, nothing. Gunjan, I'll answer this question. So she says that according to the market, looks like that there are more openings for data analysts as compared to designers. Since I have been working in this field, I do know a lot about it, and I understand that no matter what, even if you're a data analyst or you are a data scientist, these both fell under the same nutshell, same umbrella as such. So as what Sir said, and what Sudhi also said, that it eventually goes from a smoothing data analyst. So because if you talk about a term data analyst, it's more about descriptive analysis. If you talk about data scientist, it is descriptive plus predictive analysis. So even if we have learned a data scientist or data science course from no matter what, wherever industry, all you have to upgrade yourself with fewer more skills, which is being required by the company at that point of time. And that's all. That's a very smooth process if you just want to become a data analyst. Even if you know, actually, it's a boon that you know data scientist. So learning Tableau, Power BI, Excel actually makes it much more easier for you to learn if you are a completely new. So switching from predictive analysis to doing just a descriptive analysis is not a big deal. All right. So that's one question. And Kavya has a question. CDA course cleared modules, so currently looking for interview calls. It will come, Kavya. It depends upon a lot of factors. Don't worry about it. Uh, so all we have to upgrade ourselves in lot more larger scale, um, especially for the freshers. We require to upskills more and more, and have to have much more there in our portfolio as such. So make your portfolio much, get some more and more projects done, and eventually you're going to get placed for sure.
Okay, sir. So,
All right, these were the questions, and I again thank you so much, Suti, for giving us time.
I want to say one more thank you to Jessie. She was the career guide at that time for me, and she was very helpful for me. If she is currently with that company, please say big thank for her, and thank you.
Surely, we'll do convey your thanks to Jessie.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much once again, Aswathi. Thank you everyone for joining today's Alumni Talk. Bye bye.